Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Huge
tonight's
fucking lobster.
episode of Bar20. My name is Brandon Ross. I am your host and dungeon master of this fantastic table of cats wearing human suits because they are chaotic and unpredictable. But so, anyways,
Speak for yourself.
Telling
I'm
our
supposedly neutral good.
suppose I am allegedly neutral good. Thank you all so much for being here. Highly have anticipated this particular episode for the events happening. We took last week off to kind of get some more things in line, and man, I'm ready to get at this. I am not going to waste any time. Social media team, do you have any announcements to make?
Follow our stuff like usual. Follow our stuff. Follow our platforms. Join our Discord. Come talk to us.
How close
Share.
are we for the giveaway?
We are at a
Pretty close.
171.
Yeah. So
We're inside 30, folks.
yeah, we are close.
When we
and
get to inside 20, I will announce the exact bundles being given away. And you heard that correct. Bundles.
yes, we will have a first and second place kind of thing and everything. It's going to be awesome. A lot of us are going to quit our job just so we can try to get it and everything. The minute we do or do not win it, we will jump back in. Pyre will be back. Tamriel, we'll all be back.
I told them if you sit at the table, you can't win the prizes. They're like, oh, we'll just quit for a week. I'm like, no, this is not how this works.
No, it's 100.
I was not informed of these rules prior to the
half the stuff
sweepstakes.
going into this.
Yeah.
If I wanted it, I wouldn't have donated it.
Hey, I gave some stuff
I've since
too.
We thank you for your kidney.
Oh yeah.
I'm giving some
welcome.
stuff too. I want it back. Okay. But
That's fair.
anyways, yeah, join our Discord. Come talk to us. Come check out our shows. We have a bunch. We have more coming. And the best way to find out when something is being streamed, what if there's sadly we're not going to be able to stream that night, you find it from our social media platforms. Andy, is there anything else that we need to talk about?
You know, the more followers we get, the less Brandon holds on, like the looser our stuff gets attached to our desks.
Yes,
So
yes, please.
I would
Okay,
greatly appreciate it.
please. It
Um,
was really starting to chafe for a while.
it
Thankfully, he
was.
gave us deodorant, but come on, guys. We really need help here.
It
with
I'm
hurts.
not that mean.
Mm-hmm.
So, our
Bishop, do you have anything
Mm-hmm.
today?
Because I
As a
know
matter
I'm
of fact.
excited.
Good Mark.
As a matter of fact, I do. So this Friday,
yes.
we're going back, and I'm sitting back in my goddamn chair, people.
I'm
Guess
sorry
what?
I
Bishop's
took it
back
from
in the
you.
DM
I'm
seat.
sorry I took it from you.
So get ready. The Temptations of Reldon campaign is switching from the PHG channel over to the Knighted Bishop channel. And with that, we are getting a new title because we are coming into the third leg and the big unveiling for this campaign. So I am glad and excited and ready to break everybody's mind, take us into the dark side of the DC universe, because we are going to Herrencolder. So if you haven't checked out the post, go check out the post. Some of you, if you're an old fan of Bishop, might recognize a very big hint that I left in the post. That is the map of Herrencolder. If you happen to recognize it, guess what? You now know more story than 90% of my players. So
This is why I avoid social medias.
along
Pure
with
Yeah, it's not because
surprise.
you're old. It's not because you're old or anything like that.
along with that, if you will give me a moment, I have to get into a certain persona. But if you're a fucking idiot and you ain't doing anything on a fucking Saturday, you have something to do now, especially this
Yes.
Saturday coming up, because the Digitazooey is going to be hosting a Monster of the Week, and your boy's going to be playing a grand old thug like he used to. So the Knighted Bishop is going to be at that table. We're going to have a whole bunch of people. So, and if you want to join, guess what? All you got to do, be a part of the Discord, and guess what? You can ask Zooey. He'll say, yo, you're in or you're not. Either way, you're getting jumped in or you're getting jumped out, and we're going to play some Monster of the Week. So get ready, because we're about to hunt some monsters.
I still need you to do my voicemail thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that actually
Please.
only gets to come out once a week now.
Once a week.
Well, I will hit you up on Saturday then.
That's fine.
Alrighty then. Is there anything else to wrap up announcements before we head into the game? Also to include, I believe I'm seeing over in the chat over there. Thank you, Mr. Chaotic King, for getting a handle on the help dice. Everybody looks to be full up, so that's good. Closing, opening announcements. Alrighty then. I would like to welcome everyone back to the table of the wild cards. Quick recap as we have left off. The party had finally convinced, twisted the arm of, conveyed, and coerced a very particular Genasi to lead them back to her specific hometown. Place full of mystery, questions, and anger. Actions taken, consequences left behind. As a party encroached upon Bolbeck, there was tensions within and without. Wrestling through them and getting beyond some of the arguments and the situations happening, came into the city proper. Walked in with seemingly no issue. Met the fine mother of one Miss Tanwin. Things seeming almost too perfect. Party had their suspicions, as some of them seemed to be unaffected by some kind of lightening of the mood, influence of the mind. They're unsure just yet what it is. Some believe this place to be a perfect paradise packed away in some little pocket of the area. Some, not so much. Definitely causing a quite paradigm shift within some of our resident paranoid users, and then others to be just enjoying life. As we closed the last episode, a very particular Snow decided she would stay behind as the rest of the party moved into the town proper to investigate and kind of see what was going on.
We weren't in the town yet.
We were getting
That's
ready
right.
to go
They
shopping
were heading
for dinner.
into the further town. They were still upon the outskirts where the mother's newly built home had been. Oddly refurbished by the town, it would seem. Staying inside, Snow, with her suspicions, pulled through a very fantastic roll to bring about a removal of some kind of effect upon her mother. Once this effect was destroyed, Snow saw for a brief moment in the arcane marking that suddenly appeared at the base of this woman's neck, some kind of creature or insect-like shape being depicted before it was just torn asunder, instantly causing her to scream loudly and fall to her hands and knees in pain, clutching her head. But before we pick up there, we go back in time just a few short minutes. And I need everyone, except Cathalia, to deafen themselves. Give you the signal when to come back. Cathalia, previously you had made an attempt to reach out to a small little fairy friend by the name of Yawn, trying your best to garner her attention in this place. Thinking yourself unable to do so, you go to stand, and then you find yourself unable to do so. You found a place to sit beneath a tree. You get frustrated, give up. When you go to move, your body does not respond. Would you please make a perception check? 18.
All the way. There we go.
As you are looking around, you feel this intrusion upon your mind and your vision, as if pulling from a dream, that half asleep, half awake state, when you were so sure a dream was real, and you blink, and for a moment as you look around, you see thousands of small creatures crawling over everything. Probably about as big as your fist or smaller, shaped almost like some kind of a beetle or a scorpion mixture, crawling over everything. You watch as a townsfolk walks by. You see one resting at the base of his neck, just chewing, chewing, chewing. And he just walks along, smiling and unaware. He waves, continues to move. And you see in front of you, almost as if there's like 6 forms trying to shimmer in together in one. They begin to go like this, where they finally solidify into a singular shape. You can see the small, panicked, frantic face of Yawn, screaming as loud as she can. But her voice comes along as Neo muffled whisper. Thalia, can you hear me?
I try to speak and I say barely.
As you try to push through those words, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
14.
14. As you push, and you can feel some kind of tether between you and Yawn assisting you. You break through. The vision removes itself. Everything seems plain once more. And for just a moment, you can see Yawn has solidified a bit more. She seems worried and exhausted, honestly, as if some great effort has recently undertook her. She is drenched in sweat. I can't stay here. And I told you, and she tries to reach out with her hand and tries to touch your forehead. She barely is able to touch you. And once again, you feel that fog lifted. Immediately, you know something was influencing your mind, giving you a false sense of joy and happiness in this place. So deeply rooted, you truly thought it was your own. You have to be more careful. I told you this place was dangerous.
Sorry. It seemed so happy. And it just happened. Like it just. What do I do?
You need to be more careful. And if you are going to serve the Grey King, and then her hand goes like this, and for a moment, you see the sky turn dark. And as you look up for a second, you realize you don't notice any of the constellations. If you're to fulfill the destiny written in the stars of the Feywild, you need to be more careful. Places like this don't matter if you don't live. If you can't disconnect yourself from this plane, you will never walk another as its guardian.
Am I able to turn my head?
You feel almost as if coming out like a stiff, like almost like a whole person kind of effect. You've been helped before in arcane methods. You do begin to loosen up. You can move.
I will turn to look towards Tam.
As you do, you watch as Yawn slowly moves herself, almost purposely, just barely into your line of sight. I mean all connections. And I'm sorry. But you have to make a choice. You can serve the realms in their entirety, or you can serve just one place.
I'll take care of it.
She will kind of hold her hand out like this, and you watch as this stream of paper begins to just wrap itself and wrap consistently, pulling itself almost impossibly tight. And you see text just down the whole thing before it makes this almost like a pen or pencil type shape. And she hands it over to you. You're ready. Just needs a bit of blood. And there's no going back. Remember, it's one realm or one plane.
I understand.
She wipes away the vision, and you feel, again, the creatures vanished. Your vision restored. Your mind free. And you are, as you begin to come out of this, and I will just put a message for everybody to come on back so they can see it. As you begin to pull out of this vision and you're looking around trying to get your bearings once again, you hear just off in the distance from the house where you saw your party go into, where you were in, actually, I believe, you hear this awful high-pitched scream of just sheer pain before it trails off. And that is what all of you hear as you are outside doing your various situations you have going on with trying to understand everything. A very familiar voice you just heard not but a few minutes ago lets out this loud, almost window cracking scream before it trails off.
Fire runs in.
You run inside.
Right behind her.
You're second.
I will my way with my tiny legs.
With your tiny
That-
leg. I say with your move speed, you're probably still third.
Action,
Snow should
dash,
already
all
be close.
Snow's already close,
You
yes.
were inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are already.
You're what we call ground zero.
I will be running in, blade drawn.
Okay.
As soon as Pyre sees her mom on the ground, she just runs up to her.
You notice your mother her mouth is open agape, teeth curled back, and her entire body is tense as if she should be screaming, but there's no sound coming out.
Mom, what's going on? Snow, what happened? Why is she like this? What?
Give me just a minute, please. And I want to try and cast Lesser Restoration on Amelia.
Okay. Give me a general wisdom check, please.
Okay. First roll of the night.
Let's go.
Oh god, my computer doesn't like that die. Did it go? It did not. That was
Not
a
yet.
16, but it didn't get to
16?
roll 20.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Is that?
As you cast this spell and you understand the parameters of it, you plead with your source, asking for more. And you feel it. As you extend your paw outward, you can notice there's a secondary paw overlaying it. More humanoid, but still there. And a slight whisper in your left ear. It's all right, but be more careful in such places. and you watch as her body just laxes and she kind of slumps to the side.
Fire's grabbing her mom. Snow, what happened?
Hopefully, I've helped free her. But I'm not positive yet.
Free or what?
You did this?
Baby?
Mom?
And you look and you can see to your mother. Make an insight check. Rest of you?
Have I made it in yet?
Oh, yeah.
Like I'll like just go through the door and be like, oh my god, there's like these nasty little bugs
18?
before I actually
18.
see what's happening.
You can see now. You're not sure why, but you just feel. The first time it didn't feel quite right, quite natural, quite true to home. But this feels like home in her voice. The doors are open. The windows are unlocked. The hearth is warm in her eyes. Her hand goes to your cheek. Ah,
Mom.
my sweet child.
What happened?
Oh,
Don't worry about it, Mom. Don't worry about it. You've been through a lot. It just relax right now, Mom. Okay? Just we'll talk more about it later.
she tries to stand and then just kind of very soft says, just at least keep off the.
Fire picks her up.
Yeah, easy enough. Just.
Yeah. Yeah. She takes her to her bed to lay down.
As you lay her down, you now begin to notice the weight on her body. You can see there are signs of aging. It doesn't seem underfed, but definitely a little more less so than what you would remember, that what she would allow herself to become.
I hate getting to see you and you don't get to see me other than this disguise I'm wearing. But gotta protect you.
Her hand goes through your hand and she says, I'll always know, Julie. You can't hide. Even when you were shorter than the wheat fields, you still couldn't hide.
Okay, I was usually setting them on fire every now and then, but that's neither
I'm
here
glad
nor
you
there.
said it.
I followed you by the smoke.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. I know. You used to say where there's smoke, there's fire, but yeah.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
You can tell she's just looks beat down and worn.
Do you need anything?
Rest.
Okay. You rest.
Is there anything on the floor where she was laying?
An investigation.
21.
21. As Fire picks up her mother and carries her off, you just look down instinctually and kind of go down on one knee and begin feeling the ground. You do. It's not visibly present, but once you run your fingertips across where she was laying and pick them up, there's some kind of now apparent soot or something of this like black powdery residue left over. You don't see it on the floor, but you only see it once your fingertips make contact and kind
Is
of
it the
scrape
same kind
across
of
the floor.
residue from where I've touched the other creatures, the creatures we've been hunting?
This seems more powdery. more like it was either a chalk, charcoal, or maybe even like flash paper, something like that.
Okay.
Mom, I do have to ask you one thing.
Yes.
Do you mind if I borrow one of your dresses?
Baby, you don't wear a dress.
I know I don't, but right now I need one.
Okay.
Pyre will just
You
go
can see
to her.
she at this point she kind of just leans back into her pillows and just
Mhm,
begins to drift.
mhm. Pyre goes and picks out a dress from her mom's closet and puts it on. And
Okay.
then walks out. My mom's resting as Pyre just walks out the door to try to go into town.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Isa and I'm gonna be like, you know something's wrong when Pyre's wearing a dress. And I'm gonna walk out the door.
Okay.
Isa will look at Snow. You good?
Will be. Sooner we get away from here, better.
How stupid am I?
It varies.
Okay, I know you're good. I have to go make sure she's okay though.
Yeah. By all means, I will be here. And if not, I will tell you where I go.
Isa will open the door and just yell at Redvine, "Watch your woman." And
She's
he will then just bust out. I didn't ask, and just bust to catch up to Pyre.
I'll follow everybody out the house.
Okay.
I've just been kind of standing there. Is
Vine will
my
just look
brother
around
still here?
awkwardly and then begin to shuffle inside. What was that?
What is my brother doing?
He is currently, looks like he's just thinking and looking around, trying to figure things out.
I want to go up to him and hug him.
He gives you a hug too. You know, there's something not right in this town.
Have you seen the bugs?
Yeah, they're tasty, but
They don't look tasty to me.
oh,
And I've eaten some pretty weird shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
shame you don't like my milk.
No, I don't like your milk.
It's good, chunky.
More for you.
Yeah, more for me.
Elvin.
Yeah.
You're the best big brother ever.
I know. I'm gonna check on that screen.
She's fine now. But if you want to stay with Snow here, that's fine.
I'll stay.
Be safe. I've
Are
got a
we?
lot to tell you
We
later.
staying here? I can unpack.
I, I don't know. We've got a lot to figure out here and things to fix. So
Okay.
just stick with Snow and Vine. Don't do anything stupid.
He's like even like the universal, what do you mean, bro? But like hand gestures.
A lot to talk about later.
All right. You'll see him. He starts grabbing a few like basic things from the cart, getting the horses tied up, and getting those few very simple things inside.
I will catch up with the others going into town.
Okay. as all of you catch up to each other, you're still a pretty good distance from the town proper. You're still in like the farm area, fields, things like that. You are welcome to whatever discussions you wish to have.
As we're catching up to Pyre, somebody make sure that we can keep in contact with Snow. I know y'all have your earrings.
As we're
They
close
won't
enough,
go
it'll
this
work.
Well, let's keep a constant communication, or at least check in. Let's see how far that range really works.
It's about 200 feet. We've tested it. Not very good through stone. Some walls.
What do you think these houses cost?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't think this is a good idea for here.
I've settled down in worse places.
As you're walking, you see a group of farmers coming in your direction. Very plainly dressed. One's got like the double bucket thing over his shoulders. It's holding on to like a cart.
What time of day is it again?
At this point, I know you got there late morning. Discussions,
Early afternoon.
probably afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, doing great, thank you. And they like start to slow down. Don't see all you too much often. What brings you to Bolbeck?
It's passing through.
Oh,
What she said.
passing through. Oh, you got to stay for at least a couple of days. There's things to check out. There's the fresh bakeries. There's the hot springs.
Due for a good soak.
Very huge tourist attraction around here. Brought us a lot of fortune,
Yeah.
really.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That, being this close to the Zealous River really helps too. And he kind of like does the elbow nudge.
Can see what you mean.
Lots of trade coming through that river, I'll tell you.
Excuse
How'd you
me,
get those
sir.
hot springs?
I was actually about to ask that.
Oh, just natural phenomenon. Just kind of happened about, I don't know, 3-4 years ago.
Almost like magic, huh?
Yeah, it kind of was.
Very nice.
And the
Yeah.
pyre just, like, long stride walks away towards town, just like doesn't say anything.
All right, ma'am. Didn't get your name, but have a good day.
Sorry about her, but y'all have a nice day.
Hey, you as well. What was your name?
Oh, I'm Tam, and I
Oh.
just hold out my hand to shake.
Nice. Henry, and he just takes your hand.
As he goes to shake his hand, I will slam my blade between their hands. We're not ones for touching right now.
Oh, hey, easy there, stranger.
Rude. I
You
apologize.
probably are, but we have things to do. Tam, we must catch up with the Lady Tanwin. She does not like to be kept.
Of course.
Lady
and I will
Tamlin.
bow. Did
Can
I
I
catch a little
insight
head
check?
nod?
Welcome to.
And it's funny because Isa looks like Tam, so it's just Tam fighting Tam
Yeah.
right now.
Your
I'm a
brother's
better
weird.
looking Tam
Why are you better looking?
because I got that thick. Because I'm double gummy bear thick. All right.
Double gummy
Listen,
bear.
Listen, no, here's the thing. Joe's Tam is the original. It's been 2,500 years. Now Isa's been able to make improvements on it. It's 2.0.
13? I mean, it was weird, but whatever. People are weird around here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go for the insight check.
Love you,
My
Joe.
armor looks nicer.
He
You
kind
know,
of
if I
leans
weren't
over
so
to
relaxed, I'd be
he leans over
offended.
to Tamriel, OG Tamriel. Your twin's weird. You might want to keep him a little close.
I'll keep an eye on him, and I'll wink and then keep walking.
And they just start walking back on their path.
I'm gonna put my hand about half an inch from Ice's face and go, "I'm not touching you."
Oh my god.
You know I can make you eat your own fingers, right?
You know I'm just gonna come
Let-
back in like 10 or 12 years, right?
Let's
fine.
not do that here.
Mhm.
We have things we actually need to accomplish.
I guess.
We do.
Then let's
A lot of
accomplish them
things.
with the
Yes,
quickness.
dear.
As you are walking, it's probably about a good 30-45 minute walk to begin to get into Bolbeck proper. And once you begin to see it, I need all of those traveling to give me a insight perception check, please. Hi everybody, I play D&D.
Listen,
While
it's
we're
been 2
walking,
weeks,
can I
all
just
right?
sit there and kind of
That
pocket
is-
my loot?
That is a big one.
Mm.
18.
Oof.
I'm extra distracted by that
You
dummy
are
thickness
extra
in
distracted.
front of me.
16.
I got an 11.
I would say Cathalia, Pyre, and Tam, you notice that the town itself is definitely that of a newly established, wealthier town. Most of the buildings are newer. Most of the paint is still rather fresh and new. Signs,
So it
things like
doesn't
that.
look familiar to me.
You do not recognize this area, save for the fact that it has the same street layout. As far as new buildings, old buildings replaced, probably torn down and removed, especially with a 18. This is your home field advantage. You know this place at the back of your hand. You ran these streets. You were the criminal of the playground. Okay, you distributed illicit candy.
Yo, she was selling them knockoff Pokemon cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Them Chimpokemon cards?
Yep. You only recognize this place because it is streets are the same. There's more buildings. There's bigger buildings. There's new life.
Pyre has the list of things that she wants. Her mom wanted, so she goes to wherever she can to get the food that her mom wanted and see if she can talk to somebody.
Sure. Being a predominantly and originally farmland kind of a town, there is plenty of stalls for you to pick from. You can just say, I want to go to that one, and I will give you a description. There's smaller ones, larger ones. You can push further into the city, get to the town square.
Probably push in a little bit because knowing the mayor, it's probably more in the middle of town kind
Alright.
of thing.
As you begin to get into the middle of town, you do notice there's a new structure occupying what marks the center of the town.
Mm-hmm.
It is this large, probably 30-foot wide, 35, 40-foot tall water fountain statue.
Mm-hmm.
The statue in the middle of it is a very recognizable to you, Pyre,
Mm-hmm.
humanoid type creature, standing tall, proud, with a depicted rapier kind of underneath the hand, and the sculpture of Joseph being the center of it.
Oh, is he still alive? As Pyre
Huh?
just stares at it.
What's going on, Tanwin?
Did you you knew for sure he was gone, right?
I crushed his head in. You remember the bandit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unless he's like Tam.
No,
This is
this
the
isn't the
guy.
same thing.
I'm wondering something. Like, Cam,
Yeah,
your job. You're a monster hunter, right?
yeah.
Something's not right. Something I don't know. Everything seems perfect, but there's him right there.
Wait, is he the one that was taking the
I
girls?
I need you to do something for me.
Name it, kiddo.
You're a monster hunter.
Yeah.
You've killed all kinds of monsters, right?
Yeah. Are we allowed to use that word now? Or is it one of those only you are
Maybe
allowed to use that
no.
word kind of thing?
No, there's a reason why. These people know me as a monster. Maybe you throw my name out there.
Is Tam still kind of like fruity?
Well, I'm high
He
on
seems
life.
like he's having a
Mm.
great day.
I want to
Yeah.
smack him across the face.
He had a back massage. He had a good breakfast.
Wait,
I want to
is
smack him across
Cathalia
the
also
face to
not under
try.
this anymore?
No, I am not.
Yeah, so it's just Pyre and Tam.
So I want to
I was gonna say,
smack
'cause
him
that
across
makes
the face
sense.
to try and knock him out of it.
We're in the middle of town talking. Do you want to get arrested?
If
You
you want a
know,
monster, we can
we
just
should
take care
probably
of
do
that.
that in private, and that's also not one of my things. Not a fan.
No, listen, if he mentions my name, we can see maybe what was said after I left. I can figure out maybe what happened, where he came from, something like
You
that.
know I'm not good at talking to people, right?
Yes, we know.
That's the reason why you will have, and
Look,
she points to Isa. You will have your voice speak for you of the tales of the mighty Tamriel, monster hunter extraordinary, who killed Pyre.
or I can just bring this asshole out here if he's as pompous as
No,
I am, and by the statue, I'm pretty sure he's just as thick-headed
he
as me.
is.
Yeah, that's
He
kind of
is.
dickish.
But
We can.
Like,
I need that. Can you
that's
please do
arrogant.
that for me?
Like, he's acting like he's the hero of the town or something.
Listen,
What?
guys,
You need it.
What?
I need this.
I
We need to find out as much as we can. I don't
for
know
sure.
how he came back, and I don't know if we should just go egging him on.
What do
Let's
you
go.
want me to do?
Did I take any damage from getting slapped in the face just so I
No,
can keep track?
I haven't slapped you yet.
Oh, I thought you slapped me.
I
No, I wanted to.
Oh.
I need Tam and Isa to just
Talk.
buy groceries as she slips them the list.
Brother,
Not-
let's
And
go
talk.
shopping.
I'm
You're
not
gonna have to
leaving your
shoot me in the
side.
chest again.
I'm going with you.
Oh, cool. Here, then you carry the list.
I can. Will you let me try one thing first? Or at least give you a small gift?
What?
Isa will take the blade and just kind of slice his wrist a little bit and try and coalesce the cold and dip his arm into the fountain.
Okay.
And I will just hold onto the fountain until see if I can freeze this bitch up. And
Freeze
just
it?
let my blood. Yeah, I'm gonna try and freeze it just like I
Look,
did
I
with
know
the
he's an
fucking wine.
asshole for making a statue of himself, but you don't have to destroy the fountain, man. It's a nice fountain.
It's a little hot. I want to cool it down for the people here.
You know, we could have probably been back like halfway home by now if we would have just gotten the shopping done.
Make an intelligence
But
check.
whatever, man. Who, me?
Okay.
No.
Oh,
Isa. I mean, yes, you, but the image of you, not you, just the image of you.
That is an
wish
11.
me make the
11,
check.
you have enough sense to know that you're not going to freeze this large of a body of liquid.
Oh, I don't want to freeze the whole thing. I'm just trying to do enough that it affects whatever that water pipe is. Because you said it's a fountain, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to freeze that, just that fountain, just that water portion, or is it something where it's like gushing a ton of water?
It's moving
Oh,
some
okay.
water.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like something where it was like him just fucking.
No. It's
No.
moving some water.
Okay, I thought it was like spouts off of him.
No.
Like that, I'll fucking freeze.
But
Are there coins in the water?
Make an investigation check.
Let's take his coins. Fuck him.
We're not stealing from the fountain. We're not that poor.
19. There are some coins in the water.
Bro, we're broke. We just bought the cart. We need stuff if we're gonna buy stuff.
We're gonna
Well,
get
Jack
arrested.
Ham
Tam.
can if it goes anywhere near getting the coins out of the fountain.
Tam.
You know what? Let him reach his hand in. Go ahead.
Tam. As you are looking around for coins, you do notice a plaque that has been affixed to the fountain.
Mhm.
It reads as such: in dedication to Joseph Lunarda for his unwavering dedication in the restoration and prosperity of Bulbeck.
Gave himself a fountain. What a dick.
No, if my mother remembered me, I don't know what's going on, but I have to believe that something's going on if Isa says so. But if my mom remembered me, then the town might remember me. Make me sound as gruesome as you possibly can. I can take it. As Fire walks into a store and kind of holds the door open and bows to Tamriel.
Gabrielle.
Mhm. You, Tamriel, you are
Oh.
the legendary monster hunter. I'm but a humble servant for my master.
I mean, I'm not legendary, but I appreciate it. I mean, I don't have a fountain.
Let's get in the damn door. Okay,
don't
get
have
in
a
the damn
fountain.
door. I'll build you a fucking.
When do I get a fountain? That's the thing. The rest of the campaign.
I'll walk into the building.
Okay.
So, do you want me to play or do you want me to shop with you?
I want you to play.
All right. So we'll break out the lute and start singing the tales of the demon of flame.
Okay. Cathalia?
Staying close to the others and thinking
Okay.
a lot.
All right. You guys head inside the nearest building, which is a kind of a fresh grocer. It has kind of a lot of open area, open windows. You have you see an individual, probably just very plain, basic male. He's got like this brown hair, got like a freckle line across his nose. Middle-aged. More of a worker. Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Can I help you today?
We're here to do some shopping.
Well, that's great. Got all kinds of things. What you looking for?
I'm looking for these items as Pyre slips the list.
He kind of takes it. Well, I got that and that. Got a whole lot of that one. Eggs be a bit tricky. Everything else I'm pretty good on.
Is this Brandon with a southern accent?
Fucking weird.
Knew I should have done his voice.
Aren't all of them just Brandon with an accent?
But this one's different.
So I
It's
got everything but the
southern.
eggs. They're going to be a little bit rough to get a hold of this time of year. For me, anyways. I'm not a big on chicken farming, but Fred.
Is there
Fred
someone
across
around
the road. Fred! And he just yells it. You hear? Yeah. You got any eggs? I'm a chicken farmer. Yes. Damn it, Ted.
I mean, that
This
is
is amazing.
an assumption.
Yeah.
He's a chicken farmer.
Fred's got
He's
it.
not an egg farmer.
Fred's going to take care of you. But I got the rest. How much do you need of all this?
Just a little bit of everything
Oh,
that
sure.
we could possibly get.
All right.
We're in town
Yep.
for a few days.
Yes,
Concita sets a
having
crate down.
a
Starts just
celebration
getting things together.
for this amazing man right here. As
Celebration?
yes,
Shucks.
What's going on? Is it your birthday?
It's not my birthday.
Oh, man.
I thought it
That's a
might
good
have been my
celebration,
birthday,
though.
but no, I wasn't that lucky.
It's all right. You only get one a year anyway, so, you know.
At 2 if you're lucky.
How you get two? You're only born once.
Yeah,
Are you
but
one of those new
sometimes they treat
guys?
my
Those who is
anniversary with
that?
my birthday.
Where you get born again, Lathander or something like that?
hey, Isa.
No.
What?
We were just talking about the celebration that we're having for Tamriel here, the amazing monster hunter.
He
Oh,
looks just.
so
Is that your brother?
Twins.
Twins. Wow.
Mom's favorite.
yes. You should be your mother's favorite, considering we have different mothers and opposite fathers.
Why is he thicker?
He takes after dad. That's why I was mom's favorite.
He's just still loading things into this crate. Just whatever was on your list, save for the eggs.
So yeah, we're here to celebrate the arrival of the great Tamriel Solari. Have you not heard of his exploits?
Can't say
I
I
was
have.
just
Most folk come
singing
through
it.
here. They usually stay. Visitors usually just come through the river. Lots of trade routes.
Oh, well, see, it seems, and I mean, you must know the flame that's coming.
No?
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm the herald of our hero here. The flame is coming through your town. It's already burnt through the forest.
Is there something we need to let the guards know?
No, you must keep it hush. You must let the
Mm.
people know, but not the guards,
Why wouldn't you tell the guard? They protect the people.
because they will get in his way.
Hmm?
You see, the great Tamriel here, he likes to work on his own when he hunts monsters. And this flame has been a wily one, getting out of his way a couple of times. He's mightily on the hunt.
Right.
Maybe you know
Your
its name.
brother's
Pyre.
weird. Say it again.
I said you might know the name of the flame. It calls itself a pyre.
No?
It was said to have originated from around these parts.
The only legends around here is that of our great mayor, Joseph.
Can you
That's
tell
our
me
local
about the
legend.
mayor?
I am going to cast Phantasmal Force.
What is the components for that spell?
A bit of fleece.
No.
And it's vocal, semantic, and so I mean I have all my bits for it.
Okay. What do you need from me?
All I need is a blah blah
Saving throw,
blah,
correct?
an intelligence saving throw. Yep.
What does he see?
As I start talking about the flame creature, he sees in his head a vision of Pyre about double her height with giant flaming wings, a scalding giant sword, and he sees her marching into his building and just burning it down as she walks in.
Could you throw that spell in the chat for me real quick?
Yeah.
Thanks. Didn't give me the description.
Oh shit. Yeah, hold on.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah. I affect a 10-foot cube that's perceptible only to the target. It includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli.
I'm just reading real quick, make sure I don't miss anything.
Yep.
Okay. You notice as you cast this spell, things are happening. He just kind of looks at you and goes, "Sir, I don't know what you're doing with that weird hand motion and words, but you need to go ahead and get on."
He's Watto from Star Wars. Those Jedi mind tricks don't work on me.
So, nobody here's ever heard of Pyre.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Interesting.
Did
I think a more subtle approach is needed.
did Amelia ever have a child?
Amelia.
Lives outside of town.
Oh yeah, that sweet lady. She had a daughter at one point, but she went missing. There was a string of unfortunate young ladies going missing a couple years back. Thankfully, Joseph came by and killed the thing responsible and helped get the town turned around.
Thank the gods for Joseph.
That's right.
He did. Okay.
Did he pass that save or no?
You know that the effect didn't.
Okay. Do you need me to roll, or did he take the damage?
Do you know what? Did anybody ever see Amelia's daughter out of curiosity? What she looked like?
My memory's not that great thinking that far back, but man, just a younger image of her.
Hmm. Speaking of, our great Tamriel here would love to know a little bit more about this town. Like, where is this amazing Joseph located?
Well, he's got a place. He stays not too far off the square, kind of bigger mansion. You can't really miss it. And then
Mm,
I know he also has a kind of a private home out near the springs.
he has a home near the springs.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when you're in the middle of the town, you can do that stuff. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if somehow he made it, you know?
Now that'd be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Heard it was magic.
Yeah, that's the best plan we can come up with.
Yeah. The, thank you as Pyre goes to grab all the stuff that he's put in.
Oh, that'll be a grand total of 2 gold.
I'll pay the man.
Thank you, Con.
Of course.
Hmm.
And thanks for the lead on the eggs.
Of course, let's go see Fred. Fred! Yeah.
Thanks,
Hey.
Ted.
Mhm.
Tanwin,
Yes.
you know how you checked out Lady Vivian?
Yes. As
I didn't know you were into her like that.
Josh.
I did it. I did it earlier. Uh,
I mean, no judgments here. I'm just surprised.
that's the reason why I only heard those 3 words from Saul. Can try and do it again. What do you need me to look at?
Nothing. Let's finish our shopping. You're right. It's time we have a celebration.
Yeah, we need eggs.
It'll be an explosive time.
I guess Fire goes over to get the eggs.
Okay. You head about 2 buildings over. You can just see it just says Fred's Eggs, but both the E's are backwards.
God damn. Both the E's?
He's so dumb.
As we're walking, I'm going to kind of like sort of pull Isa aside, but not quite. And I'm gonna like whisper over that I know what's going on. That way he knows that I'm not ditzy anymore.
At that point,
Thanks.
he stops.
Okay.
What's going on? Because I am losing my shit right now.
There's these
I am ready
nasty
to do things to
little
Tam.
bugs. Look, we're not going to talk about Tam right now because that's another point entirely at the moment that I will explain later. There are bugs. They're on the back of these people's necks, and these people don't know. I saw them. Jan showed me. I don't know how to get rid of them because our connection is so shitty right now because of the fucking veil issue that coming into this town and I wasn't strong enough to fight it, I forgot. I don't know what to do. She couldn't tell me, and I've got 5 million other things I have to think about right now.
You said they're on the back of their necks?
Yes. They're about fist size. They look like beetles.
Would I have noticed that they've stopped walking with us?
How much do you want those eggs?
How much do you want those eggs?
Finish the
Roll
shop
for it.
and we can go
Roll
home.
for it. Roll for it.
Make a perception
How-
What
check.
do you want? Make a perception check.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
You want those eggs.
You are rather enthralled with the backwards E's.
That's a 7.
You're like, why are both the E's backwards? At least he's
How are you
consistent.
this dumb twice?
At least he's consistently.
Fire's just gonna glare at him. Oh, you like making fun of stupid people, huh?
Dangerous ones, just the ones that sell eggs.
He could poison your eggs.
Eggs. You notice if someone messes with the shell.
Uh-huh.
Certainly think so. You head inside.
Let's go get some eggs.
Yes.
No, I don't know what to do. All I know is that there are creatures, and can I still see them, or was it just that vision?
Not anymore.
I'm assuming everybody that's all happy-go-lucky, like Tam and Pyre, all have them.
How lucky are you feeling of a shot right now?
With what else is in my head right now, I'm really not sure. Because I'm going to have to do something very hard later when somebody is not. When somebody's paranoid again. And
This
we're
mask
in
is
the middle of the square.
This mask is really itchy.
I'm sorry.
And I don't like looking like Tam. It's gross.
You chose it. That was your decision.
Yeah, well, it was funny at the time. Now it's just icky.
I'm sorry.
It's like putting on lotion.
I
Got
get
the
that.
wrong lotion then, friend.
But you chose this. And you have to follow through with it, as icky as it feels.
Can you reach Snow?
I can try.
If you can, let her know that I'm asking Redvine to play with his magic.
But not too much, you might go blind.
He's gonna go blind.
I will turn in the direction of the house,
Mm-hmm.
and I will close my eyes. I will take a really deep breath,
Mm-hmm.
and I will point. I will tell Snow to tell Redvine to play with his magic.
And
As short and sweet and simple as I can, because I don't know if that message is going to go through or not. So if it does, I need her to get the TLDR of it.
Okay.
send Cinder as well.
And send Cinder.
You speak the words. There is no reply.
I will turn back to Isa. I don't know if it went through or not, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, if she sends Cinder, we'll definitely find out.
Yeah, we will. I'm not Kelvin. I don't have a nifty little spell. And Kelvin's back at the house with her.
I don't want to say this, but I kind of wish I was back in your brother's body for a moment. Life was easier when I
That
was
is
him.
really, really weird to hear. And we might have to talk about that later. I don't know.
It's really green. I'm just letting you know. Like really green.
Look, I changed his diapers. I know what things look like. I don't want to think about this right now.
I don't know what you were talking about, but let's check on these two because I don't want to eat these eggs. That person can't spell egg.
I'm sure he does a fine job raising chickens and that
Look,
hatch eggs. I don't know.
If you're a chicken farmer, that doesn't mean you're an egg farmer. I'm just saying. There's a difference.
I mean, I get it because I grew up in a little itty bitty village and we had chickens, but
I don't want bugs.
I don't either. I just want
And
to
Isa
tell
will
Lester.
kind of like roll his collar over his like slave collar and just tuck it in.
So you head inside the building?
Yeah.
You head
I
inside.
will continue to stay outside.
Okay. Follow. Do you head inside?
I'm guessing Pyre and Tam went in.
Oh yeah.
I will stay outside with Isa because nobody needs to be alone right now.
Okay. As we cut to inside after some short introductions have been made. So, and that's why you gotta have at least 2 roosters to every 5 hens. You see, there's just a math to the whole thing. You gotta be able to put the numbers together and get it right. Once you get that right, you can make money all day. You can make money tongue over foot. It's nothing to it.
Oh my god.
Hung
I never
over
figured
foot.
you for a mathematician. You learn something new every day, Fred.
You know, I'm pretty quick at math.
Huh? Who'd have
We
thought?
have
2
those
plus 2 makes 4. Quick
eggs.
math. See, look at that.
Wow.
Can we have those
Impressive.
eggs, please? I'm
Of course.
sorry.
Dozen, 2 dozen.
At this point, I'll take anything. My mother, she's not feeling well, so
She gonna need some eggs. Get you
Yeah.
2 dozen.
We got 2 dozen. Sounds fine.
And he gets this like decently well made like iron wire rack that just holds 12 eggs. It stacks right on top of itself to where the handles interlock. You pick both up at one time. Hands it over. All right, well, copper.
I'll do you one better, and I'll give him a silver.
Oh man,
I appreciate the lesson.
of course.
You have a great day.
Hey, you too.
Sam is gonna get us fucking shanked in this.
Yes.
city.
See me looks at the silver. That's right, Fred. Moving on up.
Did
We're
that
gonna get
egg
cut.
soar in the
Oh
sky?
my god! Let's go.
We're gonna get
Remember,
cut. I
kids, you
know
don't
it.
need an education to be good at what you do.
Trade schools.
Get an education.
So-
That is not. That is not,
No,
not us
that's not
endorsing
what
not
we're
getting an
trying-
education.
Fire leaves with the eggs.
Okay.
She
We'll get
hands.
the door. I'll get the door.
Okay.
Can I inspect these eggs?
We'll see you later, Fred.
You guys need to take
Have a
this
good.
to the house. I need to do something.
Make an investigation check, Isa.
I don't think we should.
You
Are they
want
are they
somebody to-
dark
anybody
brown
by
with a weird
themselves.
flower top?
Listen, I am telling you,
They're
I
eggs.
very easily could have snuck away because I'm pretty sure I've already done that before. But I'm telling you, I need to do something. I will not be in
I
trouble.
I understand that. Do you want somebody with you?
Isa,
Well, these are definitely eggs. I still don't want to eat them though.
Dude, it's. What do you have against eggs, bro?
You're touching them. What do you need,
Shut
Danwood?
up, Icarus.
You know what? That's a good stage.
Icarus.
I'm gonna pull. I pull out my notebook and write Icarus down.
Okay, but how do you spell it?
I put it in chat already.
Perfect.
Yeah.
with three
yeah, pretty
C's.
much.
With three C's.
Oh, hang on, I missed one then.
It's a hyphen R hyphen.
Oh
I
my god.
need
What is a party
to-
doing?
I need to check out the spring.
I guess Tam.
Well,
and
let's
I
go
are
check
taking
out
the
the
stuff
spring
back to
then.
the house. No, she
No.
wants to go.
My mother is not feeling good and she needs this food.
You shouldn't be by yourself, though, man.
I'm not going to
She's
be by
not.
myself. I
She's not. She's
promise.
taking Tam with her, and I'll wrap my arm around her. Nobody's a better monster hunter than me.
You're a liar and a fraud, sir.
I will.
I will take the eggs and the
turn
food.
Tam towards the house.
Okay.
And just shove gently, like, let's go.
I hope they can carry all that. They here lately I've been the one carrying everything for them, so I know that's
Tam, make a strength check.
I'm
I'm kidding. It's vegetables. Actually, you know what? It's vegetables. Make a strength check.
Yo, eat some of that spinach first. You'll be good. You'll get advantage.
It's average +1.
You're fine.
Like, damn, I forgot what it's like to carry. I wish a pirate
Like,
was
start,
carrying
like
this.
doing like half curls with the basket with the box of produce.
It's like, so this is
2,000
how
more
pirate
reps,
gets
I
so
might
strong.
look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get Icarus to play some music while I work out on the farm. It'd be perfect.
The two of you head back.
Everybody needs a montage.
Two
That's
of
my
you
new code name.
are heading
On our way-
towards where? Okay, go ahead.
Well, on our way back, Cathali was going to talk to Tam.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do you guys first then.
Hi.
How you feeling?
Relaxed.
Different.
I mean, relaxed. I guess that's different.
Very different, and it's not like you.
Meh. I don't have to be paranoid all the time. Everybody seems okay.
Yeah, you've been paranoid since the day I met you.
Been paranoid a lot longer than that, darling.
Yeah, understandable. I talked to Jan.
Oh yeah?
Mhm.
How'd that go?
This is not a good place.
I mean,
You see all these really happy people, all carefree and everything.
yeah.
There's these nasty little insects on their neck.
I
And
don't
it's
remember getting
kinda-
bit though.
It's a spell. You can't feel it.
But if it's gonna affect my mind, I would have had a better chance of resisting it.
You've been distracted lately. as have I.
Yeah. Smile very
Um,
largely. Very happy distraction.
um, I. This is not easy. I can't have a family.
What do you mean?
You know how I am to be a protector of the Veil and work with the Grey King
Right.
and things with the Feywild.
Okay.
I can't be distracted like I have been.
I mean, you can tell your brother to quit dicking around.
It's not that type of distraction.
Oh. Okay then.
I know you and your line of work can't have the same distractions. And I have to choose.
Okay.
And I'm not going to live forever like you do.
That's fair.
I want you to stay on the path that you're on because you have changed so much. I don't want you to go back to rashly making decisions like when you came up on Kelvin's tribe.
I mean, I was half out of my mind with grief at that point, but okay.
I understand that. I know there is good in you. And I need you to keep on that with or without me.
Fair.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. We all have choices we make, and who better than me to understand the price of duty?
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of slide the basket of produce to a hip and then hold out my hand for the eggs. I think I can take it from here. You should probably check on my brother and my young protege.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yep, I really do. And I will take the eggs from her and just keep walking.
Before he gets too far, I will call his name.
I'll stop.
Look at me.
I will turn around.
I will pull my boot dagger out and I will cut the palm of my hand and I will sign that paper.
Tamriel, you watch as Cathalia cuts her hand ever so slightly, and this almost like a spike, about that big, shape of paper that has been just incredibly tightly wound. She touches it to her skin, and you watch as all the ink on it begins to alight with this faint glow. And you watch as the ink itself begins to move from the paper to her skin until you can see it begin to write on her body. And all the visible skin she has text just written across it. Or it finally flares up like a golden flash paper and then fades. Cathalia, I need you to write down a few things for me real quick.
Okay.
You have advantage on all checks that require knowledge or resistance to curses. And I'll know what that means.
Okay.
It's not curses as you would, it's a mechanic for this world. Anything else for you two? All right. Cam, you head back to the house with the acquired food. Cathala, you go to catch up or try to catch up with Stegosaurus Rex and Fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Two of you, where are you heading as they begin to head towards the mother's house?
Fire grabs Isa's hand and starts kind of running to the hot springs.
Okay, you make a mad dash for it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Two of you are moving quickly through the town. Go ahead and make me a perception check real quick.
You're gonna ruin your dress. You're gonna ruin your dress.
Fuck this dress.
You said perception.
Please.
Can we just say I fail since I haven't rolled above a 6?
I mean, if you want to.
That's
I rolled a 6.
11.
11 and 7
Total of 7.
It's a different town, Fire. The streets are the same. It's weird. The streets are the same. A face here, there, maybe you recognize it. But it's a whole new town. I wouldn't say vibrant and blowing with money left and right, but definitely up and coming in wealth. The streets are unchanged. There may be some new ones here and there, but the ones you know, the important ones, to get you where you need to go, they're still there.
As we're running, Fire's gonna just be talking to Isa, like not looking, just like as she in between breaths, she's gonna be like, "I know you don't like this face, but I picked it for a reason. One, it looked like my mother, and two, this looked like all his victims." As she just takes off running.
Hold on, you said you killed this. You said you killed this guy.
Yeah, I did. Trust me, I got a little bit of hero worship for a little bit, and then hate for doing it. Apparently, I was a bigger monster than he is, and clearly that's. We can see that with the fountain and everybody pretty much kissing his ass.
It's about 15-20 minutes of solid, rapid movement before you get to what would be considered like a how do you put this? Not a fence, but almost like privacy bushes, privacy trees, and that, like grown with intent and placed with intent. A separation of the town into the wooded area for privacy of the hot springs. As you're getting closer, it is getting a bit warmer here and there. Fire, you're able to push through. You come through. There's been either freshly dug, freshly made. There are more than one now. You guide Isa through them and the path that you know. It's getting hotter and hotter. Sweat is pouring upon your bodies.
Sorry. Like, it's my first time raging. I don't know what happened. I don't even know how this happened.
As you get closer to the area, looks like there has been another thicker, kind of privacy grown area. Just beyond it lies a very familiar area to you, Pyre.
Hey, I need to know where you're at mentally right now.
I haven't been here since that night. Looked a lot different then. I mean, obviously, but hair was a lot longer. It was a lot younger. It was a lot angrier.
I need you to be angry now.
I feel blocked from George Saul, and I get up. I get upset, but I can't get angry. I need to see something as Pyre for the first time ever starts looking. She like looks at the hot spring
Mhm.
and she's remembering everything. She's remembering all the things people said about her, all the rocks, the kids trying to drown her, all that. She's trying to reach into herself to feel that rage, to try to touch it, and she's going to try to rage. Just to see if she can.
Isa,
Yes.
as you are watching her try to dig through her memories and bring about whatever she can, you notice her muscles tense at first and then relax as all of the birthmarks on her Genasi frame, usually glowing slightly at all times, if I'm correct in that,
Would they be showing through the disguise?
they do begin to show
Okay.
through the disguise. The magic of the ring, unable to hold back, shuts such intensity as you watch a flame just randomly spark around her body. Just each one a memory, a word, a scar. And there's no scream, there's no yell, there's no ferocious physical outward emotion. You just watch as her body just hits that mode, and you allow the rage to wash over you.
Worked. Never done it like that before. Usually takes some sort of hit, punch, pain, some kind of stimulation, but never just done that before. Ugh,
You still foggy?
what can Pyre roll to see if she's feeling the same or different?
Give me an insight check.
Insight check.
Inside myself. I'm gonna detect thoughts on myself.
14.
14.
There is something different. The way you had to go about getting this rage-like state doesn't feel the same. You don't feel quite as boistered. You feel focused, intent, but not angry.
Isa, what do I look like right now?
Do you want me to lie to you, or do you want the truth?
I just need to know if disguise is up or not.
Isa, it's then when you have a moment to pull away from the moment that you realize there is this faint, smoky aura of armor surrounding her entire form. Similar to how you witnessed from very afar her frame looked in Greca. Not quite as intense with flame, semi-present.
You have an armor around you. Does it remind me of my coalescence?
It's similar.
I'm gonna reach out and touch her arm.
You're able to grab her.
No, it doesn't hurt.
Is Pyre's disguise still up or
The disguise is still up.
You look better than you did, but you're still not you.
not angry?
We'll work on it.
But I have to go see a man about a hot spring. As Pyre yanks off the ring, puts it in a pocket, and starts walking towards wherever Joseph's house is at.
Thank God we can do this. Isa will snap off the mask.
Okay.
Have I caught them yet?
You would not have seen them as they dashed.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a see, or is this a we're gonna see a man?
We'll just have to see. As Pyre just keeps walking.
I'm not putting this back on, and Isa will just launch the mask off into the woods
Okay.
and pull out the hand axe and slice them both on him. Let's go see a man about a hot spring.
Okay. As the
Oh,
two of
God.
you push past the kind of a privacy area that's been grown there, we're going to break.
I don't want to see a man about a hot spring.
Too bad. We're going to go see a
wanna
man
see
I
about
don't
about a
own a
horse?
pool.
I don't own a pool. I don't wanna. Well, everybody, we're gonna go to break. We'll be back in about 8, 9, 10 minutes. Gonna get some water, some snacks, things like that. Use a restroom. Hang out, chill out, get yourself some food and water, and we'll see you in about 10-ish minutes. Thank y'all for being here so far. Hey everybody, welcome back.
Yo, and so
Thank you for
that's
joining
why
us for-
roaches.
Thank you for hanging out during our break. I highly appreciate it. I know I got some snacks and food. I know the table got some snacks and food. So let us continue on. When we last left off, Pyre was able to begin to find a new way to reach that rage light stake she knows. as her and Isa began to push into the hot spring where she had believed at one point in time effectively murdered a man by the name of Joseph. We're going to go back to Cathalia, who is in the middle of the town, looking around. Make a perception check for me, please. Hey.
I can certainly try. 25, boss.
25. Sweet baby Jesus. You are beyond confident.
She's a tracker.
I am on it right
you
now.
You are beyond confident that you cannot find your friends. But what you do find, now that you are no longer under the effect currently, is an all too perfect, calculated, methodically built town. Down to the children playing. They're not just running around randomly, laughing, doing child things. They're still laughing. They're still apparently enjoying themselves, but it's very directional, very intent. No one's bumping into anybody. No one is missing a wave. No one's missing a hello. No one's missing a conversation.
You mean this town has perfect children? Brandon, teach me how to do this with my children.
Right?
It's called
I don't know. Is it worth it, though?
You also begin to notice, I said the 25, yeah, that's pretty good. You begin to notice the placement of the buildings and the way the streets are designed. Everything, for the most part, seems to be some kind of circular shape emanating outward from the central fountain.
Does that seem kind of abnormal to me?
It seems too perfect. Like, you know that usually there's circles around the main of a town to help with travel from the back streets, side streets, things like that. But these are perfect. And again, with a solid 25. Perfect. The brick that edges up to that separates grass from dirt path. Meticulously placed.
Kind of looking like an illusion almost, or?
Not an illusion, just placed with extreme intent.
This Rick and Morty's perfect balance.
Is there anything that might seem off? Too perfect?
Too perfect. That is the best way I can put it. Anything else, you can go investigation or insight, depending upon how you want to approach this. Or any other way you want to try to come to a better assumption.
I think I want to try investigation.
Sure. Go ahead and roll that.
Never mind.
With a 5, it's just almost frustratingly perfect.
Go kick a building. Nothing bad will happen.
I'd rather kick a chicken.
Like I said, be careful. They might be cuckoos.
Mm-hmm.
That's a foul on the play.
I hate you.
Anything else you wish to try before we move back?
I'll just kind of shake myself off because I know I'm slightly distracted at the moment. And I will ask for directions to the hot springs.
Okay.
Or find somebody that would know, or if there's a town map or something.
There's not a town map, but you do see, you pull aside this kind of brown-haired woman, probably about your age, humanoid, walking by with this bit of bread basket. Oh, hey, darling, how you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm just fine and dandy, thank you. What? I don't think I really recognize your face around these parts. What you doing in Bullback around here?
I'm just kind of here to see a friend.
Well, if your friend lives here, must be a pretty good friend. Maybe I know him. What's their name?
We were childhood friends. I can't really remember.
Oh, did you grow up here then you left?
No, no. I'm from way south.
Oh, okay.
Um, she was near where I used to live.
Okay. Oh, can I do something for you? Can I help you? Look like you might be a bit lost.
I'd really love to just relax at the hot springs. Can you tell me where those are?
Oh, they're the tried and true treasure of Bullback. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you exactly where they're at. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the red building and then make a left, and then you go down to the yellow building and make a right. If you get the blue building, that's too far. And then once you get through there, you keep following that road until you get to this bit of a fancy vegetation. A bit much for my taste, but you know what? The mayor says it looks good, so I said, okay, that's fine, whatever.
Of course.
And then you just head through that, and you'll come across quite a few of them down there.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
You have a good afternoon, evening.
You too. No, it's honey, it's okay. It's nothing new. Would you like some bread?
I am
Baked it myself.
full from my lunch, but thank you.
You can have for dinner tonight. Just a copper.
Okay, I will pay her a copper and I will put it in my bag.
All right. She hands you this very nice, just perfect loaf of bread. It's not too hard, not too soft. It's a very nice loaf of bread. Still slightly warm.
Ooh. I will save it for my supper tonight. Thank you.
Of course, honey. Have a good one.
Me too.
She kind of walks
I will
off.
go the direction she told me.
Okay. Snow, what have you been taking care of during this time?
So, as they had left, you said Amelia went to sleep, basically?
Yes.
Okay. And I didn't get the message from Miss Cathalia.
Correct.
Okay. As Amelia was falling asleep, Snow would basically just say, "Sorry, I had to do that. But I think you see why I did it."
I don't understand a lot of things. Like how there's a cat talking. That was very painful.
Sorry.
But I feel better. Definitely.
Your daughter's main concern is for your safety. And I will do everything in my power to make sure that you stay safe for her. But part of that is making sure that you know exactly what is going on here. And hopefully I can make my friends come around too. Amriel and your daughter herself have not yet been freed from that influence that was upon you. They think everything is wonderful and beautiful here. And it is. I'm not saying it's not. As a druid, I very much appreciate the effort that has gone into making this town so lovely. But it's not true. It's not.
She tries and sits up a little bit on her pillows. It's like I don't know. It's like when you read a good book, find yourself lost in.
It's a wonderful fantasy.
Still so much I can't recall. barely recall yesterday, the day before. Like, one of those things. Like a puppet being put through the motions.
It's over the entire town. Not sure why. Not even really sure exactly what it is, but I was fortunate enough to be able to resist it when I entered town, as did my other furred friend downstairs. We were lucky. I'm not even sure if that's the right word, but I was able to help a few of my friends. And I saved two, actually, attempts to help you as much as I can. And if it gets dangerous here, I would like to take you out into the open world on the road. We won't go far, about a day. But that's the only way I know right now I can keep you safe.
I think I'm much for traveling right now.
Well, you get some rest, and if anything disturbs us, I'll come get you.
Thank you. She'll kind of get back down in the bed properly. Attempt to rest.
I would like to go downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And Vine and Kelvin are here, correct?
Yes, you can see both of them have taken a seat at what should be like a kitchen table, essentially, and they're just having soft, not hushed, but just quiet conversation about influence and happy things like that.
Group question: did the cart go into town, or did the cart stay here?
Cart
At the
stayed.
house?
Stayed.
Park's just outside.
Okay.
You do
I
see
would
it
like
looks
to-
like someone brought in a couple of like bare necessities, just easy things.
Yeah. I will burn a first level speak with animals and ask the horses if they would be willing to be on alert and let us know if they hear, smell, sense, whatever that would be out of the ordinary. Because we have like 5 horses still, don't we?
3, 4. We have
4,
our 2
yeah.
that pull the cart, and then we have the 2 from the one cart that survived.
Oops.
So I will attempt to enlist their favor and use them as kind of eyes and ears to keep an eye on the outside of the house.
Well, sure, but this grass is great.
You can have all the grass you want, but if you hear or you sense anything, I'd appreciate it if you'd let me know.
Sure thing.
Great. Got the smell of horse gas all over me now. And basically, I'm just going to post it up, keeping watch.
Okay.
Unless Kelvin or Vine come my way.
After about 5 or 10 minutes, you see Tamriel walking up with kind of one crate of something under one arm and then his other hand holding on to something as well.
Find everything you needed.
And then some.
Amelia's
gonna come
upstairs
inside.
sleeping.
Good. I'm going to come inside. I'm going to set down the groceries and stuff. You and I need to go.
Where?
Kelvin and Fragile Vine can stay here. We need to go find Pyre, and we need to go find Isa. We need to go find Cathalia, because I'm pretty sure they're confronting the mayor, who is the same person that Pyre killed before she left the town. So while I don't know what he is, and I don't know why I'm so calm, but there's something wrong, and I can't fix it right now the way I am. So we need to go. And if you can fix me, that would be great.
Try. But it takes a lot.
I understand. But I am worse than useless if I can't focus.
Then sit your butt down and hang on. And I will use my last 3rd level spell to cast Dispel Magic on Tam.
Okay. May I please have a wisdom check?
Come on, dice. 11. Hang on, let me throw a help die in there. I don't know if it'll help, but I'm gonna try. Nope. 12.
Unfortunately, you are unable to break whatever influence is over him. And we just feel good on the inside. Like, ooh, it's warm.
All right, let's go. I'll figure it out, I guess. I'm sure I've got some kind of nugget of wisdom squirreled away somewhere.
Wait just a second before we run off.
You said squirrel.
I am going to summon Cinder.
Okay.
Make sure Cinder doesn't burn the house down.
Thank you.
Saw that. It's only an hour though. And I don't have the next evolution yet. God
Gotta catch them all.
damn it. All right. Alright, yeah, I'll do it.
Gotta get a firestone.
I will ask Vine.
Boo.
Vine primarily, because I don't know how Calvin is looking on spells right now. Because he put a lot in the last session too. So I will ask Vine to keep an eye on Amelia, and if anything happens, to utilize Cinder if Cinder is still there, and get Amelia away from the town while we're gone.
Okay.
Use your magic. You're allowed to play with it. And I will head out with Tam.
All right. So we'll go back to two of you, Isa and Pyre. As you push past vegetation, things like that, Pyre, you see an extremely familiar, large area of water. Boiling. Not just warm, not just hot springs. Consistently boiling. Smell is awful. It is rancid. It is not fresh. Both make perception.
All right, I want to know what you did to the campaign settings.
I didn't mess with the campaign
Oh my
This is some
God.
bullshit.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4. Or no, I'm sorry, I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 4.
Through the smell and just the heat of the area, it's hard to pick out all the details, but you both know the smell. This is a smell of flesh being boiled down to the bone. Yes, I know.
Hey, Pyre, do
Yeah.
you smell that smell? Oh, that smell.
The smell that's all around you? All around me? No, I remember that smell.
You don't see a building, but you do looks like there is a new addition. Fire's
Mhm.
Pitch
perspective.
black.
There is a wooden, probably about 10-foot wide ramp, essentially, that leads into the.
I I have a confession to make.
What's
I
that?
can't swim.
Then don't get in the water. As Pyre kind of walks over to check out the ramp.
Okay. As you walk closer, how close do you get?
I'm gonna
As
stop her from 10 feet.
as
Okay.
Pyre is walking, she's whistling the tune he whistled.
Okay.
Damn.
Um,
You within 10 feet, you don't notice much difference. The water is not clear, very brackish. And it is that constant rolling boil across the surface of the water.
what are you trying to look for?
Something that should have died a long time ago. As Pyre looks towards it and uses divine sense.
And that gives you Celestial Fiend Fey.
Hollow spell, undead within 60 feet.
You do pick up on something of the arcane influence. Can't pinpoint. It's similar to what you felt earlier. As far as any other creatures, nothing really seems.
Should I touch it? Fire says that she's like pointing to it.
No, you don't touch it. ISO will touch the water.
You will touch the water.
Here goes nothing. And he will just dunk his whole arm in.
Empire grabs his other arm just in case.
Oh,
Don't tell Kelvin about this. Don't tell Kelvin about this. Don't tell Kelvin about this.
the 24 hit you.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
Don't tell Redvine about this either.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
You punch the water punch back.
And 16 points of acid damage as something wraps around you after it initially strikes you and then holds on. The water
Okay.
itself, some sort of black substance has coalesced and is now latched onto you.
Would I feel like the jerk that he gets whenever it latches onto him?
It doesn't try to pull him, but you do feel the snap in his body as he's hit.
All right. Pyre's going to try to yank him
Make a strength
away
check.
from the water. That's a 14.
14.
No, you know what? Gonna add help die to that. 4, so
Ooh.
18.
21. You are unable to pull him free.
So I have one request, Pyre.
What's that?
On my stone, just have it say he tried. Go get everybody else. And Isa will rip his arm from Pyre's hand and jump in. And I'm gonna do my attack on whatever this creature is that is holding on to me.
Pyre's holding to him, though. Is that a...
Yeah,
Do you
you
let
d-
him
you
go?
have no.
You have to break free of her grip.
Son of a bitch.
I never make anything easy.
Give me opposing strength checks, please.
I gotta do another one. Yay!
She wins.
So can you even beat that?
Nope. That's why I said she wins.
22.
Not
Would
even
you-
with help dice?
With a 22 total.
With help dice, I could win. I could, but I would have to roll a 2 or higher on it. And I would have to roll a nat 20.
You going for it?
No. God,
Okay.
no. I'm not stupid.
Okay. You can't break free.
All right, well then you're just gonna kill me this way.
That was your action.
I will bonus action. No, you know what? Can I try and pull my arm up?
Closer to you?
Yeah.
You won't be able to break free, but you can bring it closer to yourself.
I don't want to break free. I want to be held on to this creature.
Okay, yeah.
Can I see it?
You just see there is this black tendril that has reached out of the lake and is hanging on.
Okay, I can
You do
see
not
it,
see a discernible body. At this point, it looks like the lake is attacking.
Okay. All right.
As he does that, Pyre's gonna look at him and be like, I let you face Lady Vivian. This is my ghost.
No ghost. Big lake monster. It's all right. And bonus action fucking healing words on myself.
Okay, go ahead and roll your healing.
Fucking ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
The 19 hits you, Isa?
No, because you're going to re-roll that
Oh, okay.
with silvery barbs.
Okay. Reroll. Disadvantage is reroll.
Re-roll and you use the lower roll. So it is disadvantage, technically.
The 13 hits you.
13 does not, and I'm going to choose myself to have advantage on my next attack. Ability check or saving throw.
Okay.
Please let go and please go and get everybody else.
Pyre, your turn.
Pyre lets go and grabs your sword and goes to swing. There's a possible way to swing at the tentacle, right?
You can certainly try.
Don't cut off my arm. I need that arm. It's
You're
very
late.
important to me.
You better
It
learn
does-
Mage Hand.
It does the important stuff. That's my important arm. Take the other
You
one. Take the other one.
learn Mage Hand. Oh, roll a 1.
That's the important hand. That one's the one that does the magic.
My rage would have died, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, just
But you can
making
still
sure.
go reckless as you see fit.
Don't know. I'm kind of debating here.
That's my magic hand.
It's about to be your real
And not the
magic
one that
hand when it's
casts.
just mage hand. Better get you a bracelet of mage hand.
Can I get me an I need an artificer.
16?
Mm.
16 hits.
Isa? Does it hit Isa?
You hit the creature, or what you perceive to be the tentacle of the creature.
Okay.
$13 damage? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack?
Yep. Oh, reckless again.
Double ones. Come on.
12.
12?
Mm-hmm.
12 hits.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Essentially, Pyre's just like, they say I'm the stubborn one.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Please, dear God, caller, go get everybody else. This is gross. This is the lotion all over again.
So just so I'm understanding this properly, you are saying that looking like me is the same as actually being murdered by a creature in a lake.
No,
No,
by
no,
being
no.
murdered
Looking
by
like
the lake.
Tam.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No,
What do you want to do, Isa?
has nothing to do with looking like Tam. I'm going to try and drag this creature up.
And pull the creature up or break free?
I'm gonna try and pull it up.
Roll a strength.
Okay.
He won't try and break free of Pyre, but he'll try and pull a monster out of a lake. That's logic.
Mhm.
There's a reason.
I mean, Pyre's awesome, so
Uh-huh. Okay.
Come on, friend.
Sorry, I had to make sure that it was on checks too. That's a 20.
20 total.
Mhm.
You are
20
able
total,
to
baby.
reassert your footing, and in a show of odd amounts of physicality, you are able to stand and drag this creature 5 feet backwards, and you are now looking at what looks to be some kind of a large coalescence of some kind of like black pudding like material. Just this oozy, strange creature that is massive in size.
You're so proud of him right now. He's learning.
All the training is paying off.
Yes, finally.
Is that what they kids call it nowadays?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going
Hmm.
to wrap my arm around the tentacle that's wrapped around me and squeeze tight and blood curse it with bloated agony,
ooh.
Okay.
which I'm amplifying.
All right. You remind me what that does.
The creature has disadvantage on strength and dex checks, and it takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one attack on its turn.
Okay.
It can make a con save at the end of its turn to end the curse.
Okay. That it?
That's it.
Okay.
Because that was my action bonus action.
Does a 17 hit you?
17 is my AC.
Okay.
Bane dice.
Okay. Take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And 22 points of acid damage.
All right.
Fire?
At that point, Isa, hold on, before you're at that point, Isa's just looking you in the eyes and just, please.
Please what? Whack it again? Okay, we'll do. $19?
Were you mean to go reckless?
Yes.
25 hits.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't see
No,
that.
you're good.
And,
Got it.
hit it again.
$15 hits.
And let's.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add a smite to that one.
Okay.
That's 8.
Alrighty then. Ooh, solid turn. You watch as on the first hit, this creature begins to quiver a bit, and then as you come down with the second one, you watch as you actually cleave it in half.
Mm-hmm.
And there's now 2 of them, slightly smaller in size. One of them still holding on to Isa, one there.
Like, cut it.
Isa? I'm sorry, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Isa.
Yeah, we're leaving now. Like right now.
Break free.
No, I'm taking it with me.
Roll a strength check either way. You can drag it or you can break free.
Oh, I'm gonna drag it.
All right.
How big is this damn thing? Cut in half, it's still that big?
It's about as
Fuck.
big as you at this point. Still a medium creature.
Fuck. Alright, alright, that's fine. Strength check. That is a 17. I'll add a d4 onto it.
Were you still going for the drag or were you trying to break out?
Yeah, no, I'm dragging it with me. That's an 18.
18. You can drag at half your movement speed.
Alright. Since I'm fucking running, would that be my full movement speed since that's my action bonus action dashing?
um it would be your move speed usually 30, right?
Yeah.
So you can drag it 15 feet.
That's why I'm asking, would I be able to move at the full 30 since I'm using my dash to just get the full 30, since you said it's half my movement speed?
Yeah, you could, because you didn't use your action to break free. You wanted to drag it instead. So yeah, you can move 30 feet.
All right. I'm moving 30 feet. I'm doing that, ew, it's gross, two-handed, just backpedal run.
Okay. As you get out of range of the other one, it makes attack against you.
That's fine.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage
Fuck.
and 19 points of acid damage.
My back hurts and I fall over.
Isa falls unconscious.
Pyre runs up and puts.
It's not your
from
turn.
her- Oh, fuck, that's right. No.
It's a creature's turn.
Mhm.
How close am I to making it to them?
I'll get you.
Okay.
I just wanted to be known for the record, I was running.
Isa,
Yo.
I need you to go ahead and mark down 2 failed death saving throws. As this creature
Done.
attempts to eat you. The first one is going to strike at Pyre. For a 13, it misses.
Nope, it misses.
So as you're like, oh, look at him go. He's so strong. Thud. Oh, dear. And then the other one tries to lash out its tentacle whip, and you just don't even look. You just boom, block it. It is now your turn.
All right, Pyre's gonna run up to Isa and put in all 10 of her lay on hands.
Okay. You reach down and use your action to pump in 10 points of healing. Isa, you come back.
And then
It was
Pyre
beautiful.
and then Pyre hands him the potion that Tam and him gave her whenever they were in Matul, and makes him drink it.
You cannot make him drink it because you use your action to heal him with
No.
it.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah. Better be glad I can't make you drink it.
Thank
You're gonna drink it and you're gonna like it.
Drink it, bitch. Drink it. You thirsty, aren't
Use
you?
the safety word.
I don't feel safe anymore.
Cathalia,
Pineapple.
What's a safe word? Yes, sir.
with your tracking of prowess, you are able to hunt down your allies, the sound of combat, and as you push through the brush, you can see just in time as you see Pyre reach down and you watch this wave of healing go from her hand into Isa's body, and you watch him essentially get resuscitated.
Do I see the creature?
You see 2 weird black amorphous shapes that are about medium sized.
Don't go swimming.
Do they look like the things that we've been fighting before, like the inky,
Yes.
yucky stuff?
They seem similar, but not as shiny. More muddy and oozy.
I want to shoot the one. Okay, hang on. I want to do Hunter's Mark and shoot the one that's all up on Isa.
Which bow are you using?
My lightning bow
Roll to attack.
is the first one that I pull out, so that will have Hunter's Mark and Dreadful Strike on it.
Roll to hit.
16.
16 hits. What is your total damage?
Geez, that's
Ooh.
a lot of numbers.
Mhm.
I'm not all here
23
right now.
total.
Thank you.
23 total.
Thank you, Joe.
I am not all here right now.
Your arrow pierces through the creature, shocking it, and you watch as it quivers and separates into 2 smaller creatures
Damn it.
and then melts.
Okay. Can I shoot the other one without Hunter's Mark?
You are more than welcome to.
sweetness.
Leave Dreadful Strike on because it's a different creature.
Yep.
23.
23.
Yeah. And you see the same exact effect. It splits in half and holds its shape for a second. You see it trying to hold together, trying to attack to get a meal, and then just melts, and all 4 piles begin to slowly sink back into the lake.
Fire's just like, look, Catali's here. I didn't have to go anywhere. And you're
Hold on, you say
alive.
the piles are starting to move back?
Yes.
I'm going to dig my hands into the pile that is right next to me and coalesce the armor. No, Henry, you stay here with me.
Oh God, he named him Henry.
You are able to get just a little bit.
I'm gonna scoop it into a jar.
Okay, you scoop it into a jar. What do you
Is
three
that
do?
new compared to when you were here last?
What was that, Cathalia?
You seriously think this was here the last time I was?
Can we go, please? Can we talk about this while we run?
Look, there's a lot of shit going on right now. And I'm having my thoughts right now.
You think I
and
would willingly put my hand in the water to create a hot springs if that was in there? I mean, I know I'm reckless from time to time, but I've gone swimming in this pond before.
Was it like this when you left, like immediately after? Do you know?
Do I have to tell you again? No, if it was like this, I would not have stuck my hand in the water.
Look, I just had to break the heart of the man I loved right now. I am not in the mood for snarkiness.
Well, guess what? Try listening.
All right, you two, can we fight while we walk, please?
Can you walk?
Yes, but just barely, please. I've had a very traumatic day. I've had to look like go, please. I can't swim. This is terrifying. Let's go.
Then start
How
moving,
can you
Isa.
not swim?
And I would
You all
Thanks,
three
all.
look over and you can see there's some kind of a shape trying to recoalesce itself within the lake near where that plank is.
Can I move Hunter's Mark and shoot it?
Certainly try.
God damn it.
21.
That hits.
That's I don't know. Words.
14.
You watch as your
Numbers.
arrow
Thank
pierces
you.
through this center form of it. You begin to see a second tendril reaching out and start crawling as well.
Move. And I'll cast Eldritch Blast at the second tentacle.
Roll to hit. How many beams do you get? 2?
2.
13
13 for the
hits.
first.
Four points of force damage, all right?
Is the tentacle, tendril, whatever still there?
It seems to be trying to crawl out as long as... Is the party moving away from it? Are the three of you moving away?
I'm
I'm
at this.
guessing I will step back, but I will still try to shoot it.
Okay.
Does that
Fire's
still
not-
have Hunter's Mark on it? Is it like it's the same creature that I just put Hunter's Mark on, right?
You didn't feel your hunter's mark interrupt in any way, but you did see where there was one tendril trying to crawl its way out. Now there are 2.
So would I take off Hunter's Mark or Dreadful Strike for this one?
For the second attack, you would take off Dreadful Strike.
Okay. 26.
That hits.
12 damage.
Thank you.
And you watch again as the arrow pierces. You can see a third tendril come out from that similar spot and try to start crawl its way out.
Okay. I don't like this.
Fire starts whistling that song again.
That's creepy.
It's just going towards So the closest would be Pyre, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They begin to crawl their way towards you.
Fire takes slow
Fire,
steps
stop
back.
whistling for a second and see if it's still, or if it's just like, can I tell if it's because she's whistling or because she's closest?
Side check. What's your favorite enemy?
What? Okay, I swear I clicked insight. Oh, there it is. It's 11.
11?
Favored enemies are. I can't find it.
Would I actually know anything about this as my blood hunter background?
What does it entail?
God damn it.
Listen, DM has to work. We have to work too.
Fae,
Mhm.
fiends, and undead.
I'm looking,
No.
I promise.
Okay.
Do you think you took oozes?
No, no.
Okay, never mind.
Goblinoids, orcs, goblin, fae. I have fae.
Higher. Move. Let's go.
She is
I
moving
can't.
slowly backwards.
Let's step it up a little bit, please.
How fast are you moving?
She's just stepping back. She's not running. She's not anything like that.
Are you keeping out of range of
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They get about 10, 15 feet away from the water before you notice they give up and they begin slinking back.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to know. Fuck yeah. All right. So apparently they can't leave the water very far.
Good news for us.
That's what we're here for, to learn. We don't know what's going on here exactly.
Look, I just know that there's these creepy ass little beetle things.
Do you know why they're here, though?
No.
Exactly.
The
That's why we need
tether
to
to
learn.
the tether to the fae right now is really strained.
That's the reason
Jan
why.
tried so hard to talk, and it was we both had to work hard for that connection.
That's why we don't need to rely on the Fae. We need to rely on ourselves right now.
I'm trying.
So they can only get so far from the water. They're like the inky stuff, but not as refined.
This is nothing like the inky stuff.
Maybe a copycat?
Maybe someone doesn't know what they're doing. They're new.
All I know is that this hurt bad. We need to get to Tam. We need to get to Snow.
Let me guess, Cathalia, you told Tam where you were going, so more than likely Tam told Snow, and knowing both of them, they're already on their way here. As Pyre just kind of like looks at the lake.
I think Tam heard you because he told me to come to you because I had to go break his heart.
Heard
Because
me. I didn't say anything.
I mean, you've been talking about the hot springs, so at some point you did say it.
I said it to everybody that was going to check out the hot springs. You asked if you wanted somebody to go with me, so
So, yeah, he probably made it back to Snow, dropped off the food. They might be on their way back. I really don't know.
that's the point of me saying where I was going. We need
They-
to learn about
Knowing,
this. I've got to keep my mom safe. I've got
knowing,
to keep the town safe.
knowing Tam, they're probably on their way back up here.
Exactly.
I don't know how happy he'll be to see me, but duty comes before anything else.
Those
Well, look, we
fires
can
just
either keep
keep
pitying
looking at the
ourselves.
pond.
You know what? She's looking at the pond. She has said she is totally focused on the pond. I will, since I have to, I will drag the blade across my arm one more time to cause the ooze to coalesce over the blade, and I am swinging directly at the back of Pyre's neck.
Roll a hit.
Oh,
Would you consider this a sneak attack with advantage since I do have a friendly person right next to her and she is distracted?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay. Works for me. Swinging with the short sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna add one.
Better roll high, bud.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah.
20.
That hits.
Roll your damage.
I need an answer from you, sir. Do I hit Pyre? Is there something attached to her? And then how do I do my additional damage dice? Because we stated if it's humanoid, it doubles.
Your damage.
All right. So then I need to do. All right. So then that's 7 points of damage, 3 slashing, and then 4 uh essence.
Okay. As you are looking
Mhm.
at the pond, you feel this sharp cut at the back of your neck, and you take 7 points of damage.
Fire turns to look at Isa. I heal you. Didn't you have enough already earlier today?
You told me don't commit suicide. You want to protect this town, your mom, these people? Fucking live.
I am.
Don't be like me. Well, then go ahead, go walk into the water.
I'm not.
As for me,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna go and
walking
do
in
the
the
smart
water.
thing.
I'm watching the water, waiting till the smart one gets here.
Let me ask you this. They get here, what are they gonna know? What are they gonna learn? By having you whistling, giving off even our position if you wanted to try and sneak in. Nothing. You
And
say you're trying to be better, then be better, Pyre Tanwin.
what
Don't
did you
fucking play
get?
that you're smart.
What did you get from facing Lady Vivian?
I got to be who I am.
Exactly.
Then be who you are. You're not a
This
fucking
is
idiot.
this is who I am. This is my ghost. This is my problem.
Then you've lost to it already.
Yeah. I lost everything to it. Excuse me for trying to at least try to get it back.
If you lost everything to it, then there's nothing to get back. We don't get to come back from the dead. People don't come back from the dead. Once we're gone, our stories are over, our books are written, and the ink dries. That's it. We turn to
Really?
dust.
Really, because it seems Joseph has written a nice little tale about him after he died.
He had help. He had to have. Especially if this is like
I'm
the new stuff.
Well, I
not
do believe I did write
stupid.
myself a very good story now, didn't I, young lady?
I will turn my knocked bow towards wherever that voice is coming from.
The middle of the lake. This individual standing on the water.
Fire turns. Joseph,
Why, Miss
remember me?
Tamwin, how are you doing? It is just a boiling memory to see you once again.
Your mayor, I see.
Why, yes, of course. Someone had to save this town from your audacious natures that you have committed against them.
I didn't realize freeing the town of a psychopathic serial killer was in so bad for the town.
Why, of course, it was awful for the town, but look at all the lives you changed now. A whole town, completely just under my fingertips, within my influence now. Why, barely even alive, perhaps. All this could have been avoided if you would have just not been so darn angry, young lady.
Really?
But don't worry, your sins will weigh upon their shoulders the rest of their days. I'll see to it personally.
Can I shoot him?
Hold it.
Don't. Please don't.
Do you say that?
Isa says that in a begging voice.
Fire, hearing him
Why
say
not?
that, she looks at Cathalia. Don't.
Why?
Because we're
This-
outmatched right now.
This is my
If-
hometown. Don't. Not yet.
Your friends are mighty smart. I would suggest listening to them. Now, I don't know quite who all of you are coming upon my lovely little Pleasantville here and wanting to make a muck of it, but I believe everybody deserves a second chance. So why don't you run back home to your mother? You enjoy a good evening, a nice rest. And then tomorrow morning when you're feeling chipper and better, why don't you come down to the manor? I'll have the doors open for you. They'll be waiting.
Sounds like a trap to me.
Well, it certainly sounds that way, doesn't it, hon? But you just gotta take me on my word.
I don't take anybody on their word anymore.
Thalia, let me deal with him. He's not tame.
Tang. Now, why does that ring a bell? Couldn't tell you. Well, see y'all at lunch. And he disappears into the lake, and we're going to close the session there.
Fucking A.
Thank you all so much for joining us for tonight's episode. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We will kick off tomorrow, our next episode with the
No, it's definitely gonna be
astute
tomorrow.
Has to be
arrival.
tomorrow.
With the astute arrival of Drifting Snowflake and Tamriel coming upon the scene, not but seconds later. So until next Wednesday, stay on the edge of your seats, be ready, and yeah, love you guys. Have a good night.
Just needed Snow and Tam to get there so I could give Tam the fucking jar. And fuck.
Good night.
Hi, guys.